This morning, a 72-year-old woman passed away unexpectedly. The cause? A simple mistake she didn't even realize she was making, something so common that many people over 70 do it every single day. The truth is, as we age, our bodies grow more sensitive to habits that once seemed harmless. And sadly, those small everyday choices can quietly add up, putting our health in serious danger. In this video, we're revealing 4 morning mistakes that might be putting you at risk without you even knowing it. These are habits that can impact your heart, your blood flow, your balance, and even your brain. The worst part, most people over 70 are making at least one of these mistakes every single morning. But here's the good news. Once you know what they are, they're easy to fix, and avoiding them could mean the difference between staying healthy and ending up in the hospital. Stick around until the end, because the final mistake is something almost no one talks about, but it's one of the most dangerous. Many seniors don't realize they're doing it, yet it can raise the risk of dizziness, falls, and even serious heart problems. You don't want to miss it. Before we begin, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If you don't, type 0 to let me know. I always want to improve. Now let's jump in. Mistake 1. Getting out of bed too quickly. One of the most dangerous things you can do in the morning may seem completely harmless, getting out of bed too fast. It probably doesn't seem like a big deal, but for older adults, this simple habit can cause dizziness, sudden blood pressure drops, and dangerous falls. As we age, our circulation doesn't adjust as quickly. After lying down for hours, blood tends to pool in the lower body. If you sit up or stand too fast, your blood pressure can dip sharply. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and it's why so many people over 70 feel lightheaded or unsteady in the morning. Think about the last time you got up. Did you feel off balance? Maybe your vision blurred, or you needed a moment to steady yourself. That's your body struggling to handle the sudden change. And if you're not careful, that brief moment can lead to a serious fall. Take someone like Edward, 7. Every morning, he'd wake up, swing his legs over the side, and stand right up. He never thought twice until one day, he briefly blacked out and stumbled. Luckily, he fell back onto the bed, but it could have been much worse. That's when he knew he had to change how he started his day. The fix is simple, but powerful. Instead of rushing, follow a 3-step process. First, when you wake up, take a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes to get your circulation going. Second, roll onto your side and sit up slowly, letting your feet rest on the floor. Third, before standing, pause, move your ankles, stretch your arms, and give your body a few seconds to adjust. It might sound like a small change, but this quick routine can dramatically lower your chances of dizziness and fall. And as you know, falls are a major danger for seniors, leading to fractures, hospital stays, and even long-term issues. So if you're someone who tends to jump out of bed, it's time to rethink your routine. Those few extra seconds might actually save your life. Mistake 2. Skipping water in the morning. One of the most common but overlooked mistakes, especially for those over 70, is not drinking water right after waking up. You might not think hydration is urgent first thing in the morning, but after hours of sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated, and for older adults, that can cause real problems. While you sleep, your organs still work, your lungs breathe, and you lose fluids. By the time you wake up, your blood is a little thicker, your circulation is slower, and your body is slightly behind. If you don't replace those fluids quickly, it can lead to high blood pressure, poor circulation, or even a greater risk of stroke or heart attack. Think about how you feel in the morning. Ever wake up with a dry mouth? Do your joints feel stiff? Maybe your energy is low, or it takes a while to feel alert. These are all signs of dehydration. And if your first drink is coffee, not water, you might actually be making things worse. Take someone like James, 76. For decades, his routine was the same: wake up and reach for his morning coffee. He never thought about it until he started having brain fog and dizziness. His doctor suggested starting his day with water instead. Within weeks, he felt more awake, his headaches faded, and his energy improved. Water keeps your blood flowing, helps your kidneys work, and reduces strain on your heart. A glass of water in the morning jumpstarts your metabolism, rehydrates your organs, and gets your circulation moving. And if digestion is an issue, morning hydration helps with that too. If you're not used to drinking water first thing, start small. A simple glass when you wake up. Keep it by your bed if that helps. Prefer warm drinks? Try warm water with a splash of lemon. Your body has worked hard overnight. It needs that hydration to function well. Don't wait until you're thirsty. By then you're already dehydrated. So make water your morning habit. Your body will thank you. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going. Mistake 3, drinking coffee before eating anything. For many people, the day doesn't feel like it started until they've had their morning coffee. It's a habit that goes back years. Wake up, pour a cup, and begin the day. But here's the problem. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can be one of the worst things you do. Especially after 7. When you wake up, your stomach is empty and your body is in a fragile state. Blood sugar is low, digestion hasn't kicked in, and cortisol, your body's stress hormone, is already at its peak. Drinking coffee at that point spikes cortisol even more. This extra stress can upset your digestion, cause discomfort, and even lead to long-term issues, like acid reflux or stomach irritation. Ever had your coffee and felt jittery, queasy, or lightheaded? That's your body sounding the alarm. The acid in coffee can irritating the lining of an empty stomach, can lead to indigestion, acid reflux, or heartburn. And for older adults with more sensitive digestion, that irritation can quietly turn into a daily problem. Take someone like Robert. Every morning started the same: black coffee first, food later. He never gave it a second thought until the acid reflux became more frequent. At first, he blamed spicy food or just aging. But after talking with his doctor, he learned that drinking coffee before food was putting added stress on his digestive system. He began having a small snack, something simple like a banana or a handful of nuts, before his coffee. Within weeks, the discomfort was noticeably better. The key isn't giving up coffee, it's shifting the timing. Eating something small before your first cup buffers the acidity, helps balance your blood sugar, and reduces your body's stress response. If you're someone who reaches for coffee the moment you wake up, try changing the order. Even just a few crackers, a piece of toast, or a slice of fruit before coffee can make a big difference. And if coffee tends to leave you feeling anxious or jittery, eating first can help ease that effect. Caffeine on an empty stomach absorbs quickly, causing a sharp energy spike, and often a crash. Having food first slows that process, offering steadier energy instead of a sudden jolt. So before that first sip tomorrow, ask yourself, have I given my body something to work with? A small change like this can protect your stomach, balance your energy, and help you feel your best all day. Mistake 4, ignoring morning stiffness and moving too quickly. One of the most dangerous mistakes people make after 70 is underestimating morning stiffness. Many folks wake up feeling tight in the joints, chalk it up to age, and push through it. But that powering through can lead to pain, injury, or worse, a fall. During sleep, your muscles and joints naturally stiffen due to less movement and reduced blood flow. In older adults, this is more common as the body produces less synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that keeps joints moving easily. That's why when you first wake up, your body isn't ready for sudden action. Standing too fast, twisting wrong, or stepping unsteadily can put you at risk. Think back to a morning when you felt stiffness in your back, knees, or shoulders. Maybe it faded quickly, or maybe you brushed it off. But ignoring that stiffness day after day can lead to serious long-term issues, limited mobility, chronic pain, or a preventable injury. Consider Walt. He saw himself as active, so when he felt stiff, he'd push through it. But one morning, while heading to the bathroom, he lost balance and fell hard on his hip. That moment led to months of recovery, all because he hadn't taken a few extra minutes to warm up. The good news: this mistake is easy to avoid. Before you even sit up, take a few moments to wake up your joints. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rotate your ankles, stretch your arms. While still lying down, do gentle leg movements or slow knee lifts to loosen your hip. After sitting up, roll your shoulders, take deep breaths, and stretch lightly before standing. It doesn't take long, but it makes a huge difference. Those few extra minutes of gentle movement can be the difference between starting your day feeling sluggish or stepping forward with confidence. Also, be mindful of those first steps. Use a steady surface for support if needed, and don't rush, especially in low light. Your body needs a moment to adjust. Taking it slow helps prevent strain on your muscles and joints. So if you wake up stiff, don't ignore it. Give your body the care it needs before moving. Staying independent and mobile starts with protecting your body, right from the moment you get out of bed. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment the number 4 below to let me know you're here. Now let's wrap things up. Final thoughts. As we close out this video, take a moment to think about your own morning habits. Have you been making one of these mistakes without realizing it? The truth is, your morning routine sets the tone for your entire day, and after 70, it matters more than ever. A strong routine doesn't require dramatic changes. It's about small steps that support your body, sharpen your mind, and help you feel your best from the start. Whether it's giving yourself a moment before getting out of bed, drinking water, eating before coffee, or easing into movement. These habits add up, and over time, they can be the difference between staying active and facing avoidable health risks. Many people assume that age-related health problems are just part of getting older, but that's not always true. The little choices you make, especially first thing in the morning, can shape your energy, health, and longevity in powerful ways. Now that you're aware of these 4 common mistakes, you have the power to avoid them and take control of your mornings to better support your well-being for years to come. What stood out most to you? Which morning habit do you think needs changing, or which one are you already doing right? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback means a lot to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments inspires and motivates us to keep creating more helpful content. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep making good content to inform and uplift you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.